reach
Let's
advantage.
go.
But Galle,
30, 36, weight same, height 5'4", 5'3". Damn. 6'63". 36, you know. And she's that hench, raw.
Let's bring in our rules expert and unofficial
12 wins.
We are scheduled for 10 rounds
Other
for
one's
this
18.
world title fight
Yo.
using the female standard 2-minute rounds.
There's no three
There is no
knockdown
three
rule.
knockdown rule.
The challenger, the
She looked like the other one. Whatever her name was.
Galle.
And here I thought I might be the pride of Canada, but okay, Amanda Galle. She's a much better athlete than I am. 36 years of age. She's undefeated.
You're gonna walk down? He just called you. You're not gonna walk down.
But Sheena, who died in 21,
You're not walking down? Why did she wait so long?
Mother died recently, and I know his family watching and supporting me. That's right.
Oh, who's
Champion from Australia,
Shaniqua? Shaniqua Johnson. What kind of flipping name?
Got a few rounds.
Shaniqua Johnson. Shanika. Oh, Shanika. Shanika Johnson. Still, God, that's a ghetto name. Flip me, bro.
2-minute rounds for the undisputed and promoted by 3 judges scoring. She enters the ring undefeated as a professional. 12 victories, opposite no defeats, and one draw. And she fights out of Mississauga, Ontario,
1 KO though,
Canada.
but still it's like
Introducing
good record.
MVP.
I ain't gonna lie.
Wearing the black stripes with
18,
silver trim.
2 and
She
8
stands
KOs,
5
you know.
feet.
I thought that's a Chechnya. I was like, what the flip are you doing, man? Oh my god. This was unskippable.
37% of her power punches, Amanda Galle.
It's getting different.
Well, she made her boxing
Well, she got
debut
some
in
blue
2019. Here we
flipping
are
shit in her
in
hand.
2025 with a chance to become undisputed bantamweight champion representing Australia by way of New Zealand's
She did like 8 jabs in one go. Bro, what though? They're doing bag work. They're doing bag work. Yo, they're doing bag work.
2-minute rounds in her 2 fights tracked by CompuBox. So expect a lot of leather to be thrown in this one as well.
And Mauro, that's why when I looked at this bout sheet, I said this is the fight I'm most excited to see. Not only because all the belts on the line, but these 2 ladies are going to throw a lot of punches. They're both very skilled. This is my fight to watch here.
The third of actually 4 women's title fights on this card. The co-feature coming up for Judgment.
She on that bag work time.
Pacific on Netflix. We'll see the former undisputed 130-pound champion. She's now just unified, and that's because she surrendered her WBC title because they won't let women fight like men. 12 3-minute rounds. So Alicia Baumgartner defending against another Canadian, Layla Baudouin. So 2 Canadians have a chance to.
Oh, she's already got a flipping. She's already bleeding, fam.
Johnson really putting on the heat here. She really put the pressure on. She's steamrolling forward.
Bro, she got cut in her eye already.
Good body shot on the inside there
If that was a men's fight, it would have been a low blow.
She's got a great build, a great stature. She's strong.
I ain't gonna lie, Shaniqua. I'm not liking this bag work right now. Shaniqua put some
31% of Galle's landed punches are body shots. So look to her making an investment early and often. 27% for the champion Johnson. And man, Johnson and Galle throwing a lot of punches here.
She's getting pieced
round
up.
1 with 20 seconds left. The champion actually trailing the challenger right now in terms of total punches connected.
Yeah, and already some blood, right?
Yes.
Wow, that was quick. No
So the
stranger.
challenger draws first blood.
No stranger to blood. For sure, Nika Johnson.
Alright then. I don't know what happened there, but sure.
Alright, sit down. Big breath. There you go. Let's get some wind in. Alright, you good? Take the mouthpiece out. Let's stay on that stick, alright? We gotta double it up. Let's bring this right hand behind it. Alright, she's already trying to diffuse.
She's jabbing too much.
Stay on the system.
Doing too much bag work. Massive she went. I remember the male fighter, man, did a little bit of bad work.
Well, no stranger to cuts and blood, but unfortunately for the champ, she suffers an early cut here by this headbutt. Great job by the team fighting that. A clash of heads, that little nick underneath the left eye.
Fairs, I'm not going to my mouth. Fairs, was that
cut that she suffered against Ramadan, that gash above.
Ramadan?
You see, Cutman Russ Amber. I want to give a shout out to another fellow Canadian. Russ Amber will be inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 2026.
Already?
He's done it all, including doing a lot of commentary work in the native Canada. So congratulations to Russ Amber and the entire class of 2026. So here we go with round number 2 of the immediately start going at it once again, toe-to-toe, champion and challenger.
Wow. Oh, shit.
And I think this behooves the challenger more than the champion, this slugfest.
Just spat on that thing.
I would have to agree. And also now a cut opened up on the challenger. Wow.
Well, she's leading with her head, so she has to be careful. Body shot. There's a double jab by Galle.
I don't like this bag work thing that she got going on. I can't. She's not winning. 100% she's not winning. So just to have the bag work little thing going on.
Coming in, and there's a lot of clinching here, and referee Sparkle Lee.
Someone's bleeding.
Just a minute now left in round 2.
Yeah, what a shame for these two skilled fighters to have to now do both battle cuts from the very beginning of a undisputed championship fight.
Very frustrating, but both in the same situation.
Evens the playing field a little bit.
Yeah,
another definition for the sport of boxing is adversity.
It is.
And how you overcome it. And I know it's cliche, David, but it's about what you become as a human being as much as a professional fighter. The character that you develop, the tests that you have to overcome.
The lessons you learn in the fight game is second to none.
Left uppercut lands for the challenger. Galle.
Galle, I feel like he's getting kind of...
So already a bloody affair, as you mentioned, Christina, very early in this
bleeding
contest.
hell out.
With adversity and both dealing with each other, coming at it in madness. Again, just a slugfest as we've seen throughout our night here with the female fights.
Heads continually coming very close to clashing.
Bears, who are these men? Shit, man. Oh, 69. Dance, dance, everywhere you
Breathe, you're good. Listen to me.
You get a cut, and you get a cut, and here's how it happened. Almost the same way as Shanika Johnson's cut.
Man, just a
that
headbutt
clash of heads once again opens up the cut over Valle's left eyebrow. But that happens, I feel like, too, because you're going to see Galle ends up kind of square a few times. She's not always on an angle, so it's very easy for those heads to come together. And these are two orthodox fighters, but sometimes she gets kind of caught in the middle, and that's where their heads have come together.
I've seen them clash heads about 3 or 4 times so far.
Vito Brandaccio, the trainer of Amanda Galle, and I don't think Oprah ever gave away cuts to everyone, but you're right.
It's Christmas time.
It's a cut, yes. And red
bunch
is the
of
color.
kind of nothing is being thrown by Johnson.
And Rudolph and all of that stuff. As a minute 45 left here in the third end. Now it's, David, talk about the champion. She just seems to be crashing the space, smothering any attempt at offense, and getting picked off by the challenger.
She is at times she is catching shots unnecessarily. I think she needs to start with some body shots. You know, going to the head, and the heads are coming very, very dangerously close.
And she needs to wipe her face, bro.
Referee calling for the doctor.
How you feeling, okay? No problem at all. Just protect that side, okay? We got you.
All right. Sign in. Let's go.
Bears, that was quick,
A bit of advice from the doctor there. I've never seen that before in all the years I've watched boxing. A doctor telling a fighter what to do.
Oh, that was a good one.
Slight advantage for Johnson in terms of total punches landed, but look at the amount of
good body
throwing.
shot.
They're dead even, and I mean it really is that kind of fight. And both of them landing punches again, just like the first of our 3 title fights.
You know what it is? I found out, and it's actually working. Them light taps, despite not doing no power and allowing her to get hit more. It's like a symbol of pressure. She's just showing that she has a bit of
Fans
pressure.
love a bloody war, but it's not that great for the
Galle
skin
gives
around
it a bit
their
more
eyes.
time to like just do other stuff.
Definitely not.
Look,
30 seconds left here in round number 3.
I did
The
4 consecutive
undisputed
just taps
bantamweight
and still.
championship. Up for grabs, Shanika Johnson.
Oh, that was a
18-2
good
with
body
the
shot.
KOs, defending her titles against
Oh,
the 12-0-1 Amanda Galle from Canada.
Galle a little too wide on these shots, guys. She's got to tighten it up a little bit because the champ is starting to time her and getting to point A to point B a lot quicker, and that's why she's been more efficient.
Again, looking at Ron
Having her
Cena.
best round,
Not Ron
as the
Cena.
numbers dictate as well. Shanika Johnson outlanding Galle.
W.
In round number
That was a
3.
good round. Solid round.
How'd it go? Big wrestling, big wrestling.
And Russ Amber, the
These are
commander,
fighting,
his
these
money
are
tonight.
boxing.
You good, Nix? All right, now you're getting there. No worries. You're stuffing a little bit now. Give yourself that room to work there. All right. These arms are free. I want you throwing the 35s, the 33s, the shovels. They're free. And if they're not, you make them free. You make it hard in there for her. But stay safe. Be accountable. All right.
Greg Wilson, the trainer of Shanika Johnson.
Clean the blood, please. I beg
She
you, wipe
comes
it
out of
properly.
Australia, born in New
Oh,
Zealand to
my-
Maori
like
heritage.
ADHD or something.
Started boxing at
Oh,
11,
like,
became a
what am I doing
decorated
properly, man?
amateur. Made
It's even
a
ADHD,
pro
I don't
debut
know.
in
I've been
2016.
diagnosed with myself.
So more experience.
It's crazy. It's only round 4. I thought it
And
was
here
round
we
8
are
or
with
something.
round number 4, and again, immediately they go after each other. Now the champion, though, becoming a lot more fluid, a lot more comfortable,
Oh,
and
shit.
catching the challenger.
Well, yeah, and I think she's got to listen to what her coach just told her, which is give yourself a little bit more room to work. You're smothering your shots.
And
Yeah, I ain't gonna
now
lie,
the
Gage.
distance, it's actually Galle that landed some
Put in
sharp
the work.
jabs. As now Johnson's just chasing her instead of cutting off the ring. They're just continuing to swing wildly at each other, and it results in these clinches.
Galle needs to do something different. And she's trying to move, she's trying to be a bit evasive.
Push her, push her,
Now
push her, push her,
Johnson's a
push her,
machine,
push
she
her,
just
push her.
keeps on grinding forward. Maybe a little too hard at times. She could sort of step back slightly and pick her punches a little more.
Australia's first ever undisputed champion in the 4-belt era, proudly representing her country, her continent, looking to bring some thunder from down under. Under a minute left here in the 4th, and we are 30 minutes away from Judgment Day. Live on Netflix, 4 professional prize fights culminating with the unlikeliest main event you will ever see.
I find it when
Joshua,
critique
Jake
or comment
Paul
because
going at it,
it's
8
just
3-minute
they're
rounds. It's
boxing
what
or
it's
they're
scheduled
proper
for
boxing.
at
This
heavyweight.
week we're boxing.
And will Jake Paul shock the world, record what he says the biggest upset in sports history? Or will Anthony Joshua do what everyone expects him to
Turn
do?
angles.
And that's give Jake Paul the realest of reality checks.
We're going to find out in short
Nah.
time. I'm looking forward to the main event. It's
Jake
been the
Paul
buzz
is
of the
aging
boxing
more
world
and
this
more and
past
more.
week. I can't scroll past a post or two and not
The
see somebody
entertainment
talking
world
about
as
it.
well, exactly.
Everybody.
It's
Oh.
Everyone's got an opinion.
Oh,
Everyone's
right,
got an
yeah.
opinion, a strong
especially
opinion as
boxing
well.
purists.
No doubt about it.
And here we are, 4 rounds.
This makes me want to do boxing so but let me know if you want to see boxing videos.
Well, we talked about it now,
Yeah.
under 30
Can't wait till I'm
minutes.
back in my, I'll
Will
come out
Jake
of
Paul be
retirement.
able to take
Go back
Anthony
into my
Joshua
boxing
into
days.
deep water, or will we see?
Man, this shit, bro.
Now we can hyper-personalize our campaigns across email and SMS.
No MailChimping.
But Jake Paul, a member first of 4 fights on Netflix. Again, coming up at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
Your left hook's landing. Come on.
Bad place. And Galle's cup man is Jesse Thompson as we begin round
These
5.
men
Let's
do
bring in
8
rules expert and
jabs for
unofficial
no,
scorer,
like,
Sean
not
Wheeler.
even a reason. I don't know.
39-37,
If you
3
8
rounds
jabs
to 1
straight.
for the champion, Shanika Johnson. Amanda Galle, I thought, had a very good round number 3, but you saw in round number 4,
I was kind of clowning
Johnson
these soft
doing what I
punches.
thought she did
I'm starting to
effectively in
like
rounds
it.
1 and 2, and that is
Very
landing
patient
clean punches
strategy,
from the
rather.
mid-range and the pocket.
That's when she's at her best, and she needs to continue to do more of that and not allow Galle to close the distance and land what's been her most effective work, which was in those body shots that you were talking about earlier.
Johnson popped the challenger with the jab, lands a
There
right
you go,
uppercut on the
push
inside,
over,
turning the
Stay in
challenger
that
now
pocket,
with
stay
the
in that
left
pocket.
hands. But there's Galle going to the body, desperate to try to slow down the champion's advances.
Spirited effort from Galle here. She's really putting her punches together in the best way she can.
And landing a nice left hand on the inside. I mean, she's got to make it rough and tough. That's what Galle's got to do, and that's what made that is what has made these rounds so close.
Yeah, and they're both dealing with cuts in precarious places and dealing with those cuts well as they continue to put on a show, delivering punches in bunches, and again, not so much defense on display, but there, Galle just winding up, but then getting even with getting hit with these short shots from the champion. But then it's the champion who again leans into the challenger, and Galle initiating the clinch here. But
I thought Johnson was so much taller and longer than the other. No, she is actually. She is.
In terms of strength,
That's the other.
Johnson seems significantly stronger inside the clinches, even in these back and forth exchanges. She seems in more control, landing the cleaner shots.
2 inches taller.
I think
has a longer reach.
And she's getting frustrated with the holding battle on the inside is Shanika Johnson.
First half of this championship affair is in the books. Galle Center in Miami.
No free promo, especially on my channel.
Now we can hyper-personalize our campaigns across email.
Exactly, she landed right there, did Shanika Johnson, but stays in the pocket a little too long and catches the counter from the left hand of Amanda Galle, who is an orthodox fighter, but again, kind of squares up at times.
Trainer saying
keeps her head in the same spot and gets countered where she could roll underneath or step to the side. But she seems to be so determined.
Oh, she's getting a medical as well.
She's staying
Oh no, she's just wiping.
too long.
Sparkle Lee asking Cutman
Too much Vaseline.
to just wipe away the blood. And here we go with round number 6, the second half of this undisputed bantamweight championship fight. The champion, Shanika Johnson. The challenger, Amanda
Turned
Galle.
inside out. What the hell?
Johnson, I'm
Hey,
starting
Galle,
to
you
appreciate
can barely hit her,
the
bro.
movement, the angles, turning the challenger, Christina, giving her that necessary space, but she continues to fall into the challenger as well.
Kind of
She does, and she has all of those skills, which is why I'd like to see her continue
Well,
to
lacking
pop
that
out
push.
that jab the way she started this round. She was doubling, tripling up on the jab. She needs to follow it with the right hand, but Galle is making it difficult for her.
Galle, the challenger's not being deterred here at all.
No, she's not. She's got a big heart and she's really giving.
Galle winning.
She's
I'm a
got
big Galle winning.
beautiful left hook to the body from Johnson there.
And that's what happens when you give yourself just a little bit of space to work. She can land clean, scoring shots just like that.
Eye-catching shots that really pay attention to the judges.
Final minute of the 6th, right up. There's a lead left hook to the body by the champion Johnson. Nice counter by the challenger Galle
The
with
man
the
in that
jab
pocket.
upstairs.
In that pocket, they keep.
Galle,
I don't know what it is, but Galle.
left hooks to the body
I say,
landing.
I'm asking Galle.
Right by the challenger upstairs.
Galle, though, definitely looking like
Johnson
she
been
belongs.
moving
This is the
the
first
whole
time she's
time.
fought for a major world title, and she's upped her game on the biggest level, dealing with some adversity early, but she's right there in these fights.
She's doing herself proud in there.
Combat sports,
Johnson getting a bit
earning
pissed.
her black belt in karate.
She's in the clinch all the
Inspired
time.
by
man.
the Mighty Morphin
Push up, push
Power
up, push up.
Rangers.
Aren't we all?
Damn.
Maybe the Blue
Johnson
Ranger?
being pieced up right now. Oh, that's my right. Ooh.
Blue and red corner.
Water. Amanda.
Way to hell. I'm on
Listen to me.
Listen to me. Thickest flipper Russian Slovakian accent.
You got to box it more than you got to brawl with her.
Oh, never mind.
Understand? You're giving her a chance to get ahead. Okay? Box and move.
And right on cue, her trainer's telling her box and move, and that's exactly what she did there. She landed 2 shots and then got out of the way. That's how she should fight. She stands right here, forehead to forehead with Johnson. Johnson's landing the cleaner shots. She's winning the inside game there too.
Speaking of thunder from down under, we're hearing AC/DC in the arena. Highway to hell, and both champion and challenger have to go through hell in this fight, both having suffered cuts, and it's been a toe-to-toe battle. There's not been a lot of room between each fighter.
Johnson just seems that more comfortable in this type of battle. Even when she sits in the corner and talks to a cornerman, she seems just
I ain't gonna lie, the way
like this is another day at the office for her. Whereas Galle seems like she's struggling in there.
I like the work that Galle just did right there with the left hand, though. She took it down a couple times to the body, then brought it back up top. But, man, the cut, every time Johnson touches Galle's forehead, that cut opens right back up.
Nah, the way these men are boxing,
I agree with Johnson's corner. She continues to clinch and lean in for no reason whatsoever. She's not allowing herself to really be as successful as she could be with just that mid-range distance. Her jab, the power shots, like she lands punches but then falls in. And right there is another example.
I'm not. I think they're talking about Galle.
And the challenger not making it easy for her by any means. She's throwing, she's keeping up in terms of punch output, but again, Johnson may be crisper, but I'm not so sure. See, best 3-punch combination by Galle. Double left hooks to the body, one upstairs.
But Johnson comes straight back with her own left hook to the body as well.
I see we're gonna have our first disagreement maybe here, David. No, I joke. Under 30 seconds left in the 7th. I'm just telling the story. I'm not keeping scores. That's what we hired Sean Wheelock to do. 20 seconds left in 7th, but I am very impressed, and maybe it is the Canadian in me, maybe a little biased, but hey, the challenger.
Do some bag work in the boom.
Yeah, this is a really good round for her. She's delivered a lot.
She's kind of
clean
awkward.
left hand. Both downstairs and back up top. It's
the way
been a very serious
fights.
weapon.
And
Shanika Johnson's going to have to make some adjustments in the next
this, but then you can't. For some reason, Johnson doesn't hit it. Either she doesn't see it, or I don't know. Oh,
I just MailChimped my marketing
he's making bank off this flipping video.
Our orders just MailChimped by 9 times.
Just stay in your shake. Stop sliding there. It's there all day. You can dig everything here if you stay there. All right? I need you to
stay in that pocket.
Every time you get there, it's effective.
Stay in that pocket.
But you're sliding in every time. You're letting her hold you. You let her hold you. You let her hold you. Just keep your shake there. Bam, boom, hit the body. Dig the shovels.
Every first minute really strong.
Yeah.
Relax in the first minute. Bang her.
Type shit.
Maybe the most clear round of the fight for Galle, as she did a lot of really good work with the left hand, both downstairs to the body and clean shot up there, up top. Maro said it earlier, clean, effective punches. That's exactly what she did. A lot of that work with Galle's left hand. Really, really solid round for her there.
And the numbers back it up according to CompuBox. The challenger, Galle, 16 of 56 in round 7, compared to 13 of 47.
There we go. Come on, Johnson.
For the champion Johnson, as we bring in our unofficial score and rules expert, Sean Wheelock. How do you have it after 7?
I definitely gave Amanda Galle round number 7. That's the second round I've given her. So 68-65 in favor of Shanika Johnson, 5 rounds to 2. As we saw Amanda Galle in round number 7, and I also gave her round number 3, it was that heavy volume on the inside, especially to the body of Shanika Johnson.
Can any argument be made to make it an even closer fight? I know how you have it scored, but I'm not trying to be biased, but I think Galle's scored some pretty good punches in some rounds. I might have it maybe even 4-3.
Maro, I think that you are absolutely spot on in this situation.
We are looking at close 10-9 rounds.
Thank you, Sean. As we have a minute left here in the 8th round, and again, it's up to the 3 judges at ringside to determine the scores. But even here, the trainer's been steadfast in telling
I'm surprised at that gas tank,
do not fall in,
especially
not allow her to hold you.
And she's doing that. She's allowing herself to
And
land quality punches.
her hand speed is
She's landing quality punches, but she's staying there to receive the counter punches.
But Galle's having another strong round, Christina. I know I'm wearing glasses, but am I blind?
No, you're definitely not blind. I think she is having another solid round, but even in that last combination where Shanika Johnson gave herself a little bit more room, she landed some really solid punches right there. So, I mean, with 2-minute rounds, you can win the first minute, Johnson comes back and wins the second. That's a hard round to score.
Maybe I'm just being a sensitive Canadian. 15 seconds left here in the 8th, and boy, they continue to tie up. They're both bloodied. And according to the stats, Galle has the advantage in terms of total punches landed in this round. But again, clean punching, #1 on their criteria.
God, dang, she got blood all over her face, bro. Clean that blood, please. Clean it. Did she ain't got the teeth. At that point, why do you even need a head guard? That was just, oh no. No head guard, no, that's a head guard. No mouth guard.
You can see Galle dipping right under and using that uppercut. I thought that would be a weapon that she would use a little bit more in this fight, taking advantage of the aggressive style of Shanika Johnson. Not too much of that uppercut yet, but it was real pretty right there. She landed that.
That was a real standout uppercut.
Round #8, according to CompuBox. The champion Johnson landed more jabs. The challenger Galle landed more power punches. And more punches total, second consecutive.
You know what they should use instead of Vaseline? They do.
Round 9, Galle utilizing footwork, literal movement, sitting down on that left hook. The left hand has been money. Johnson now coming forward though, jabbing and then lands a right hand. And now we're seeing some technique and some interesting movement from both fighters.
Galle needs to do something different, and this is actually working for a little more. She's moving her feet, she's picking her punches, and not just standing in the pocket, trading punches.
Yeah, and Galle with a 30-25 edge in punches landed in rounds 7 and 8.
And this is where that mindset shift has to happen for Shanika Johnson. You are an undisputed world champion. This is the first time she's defending those titles. So she's no longer the hunter, she's the hunted. So she needs to show the hungry Galle, that I'm the undisputed champ. These are the championship rounds, and this is where she got to put her foot down if she wants to walk out of here with those straps.
There's a good left hook by the champion, another left hook by the champion, but Galle scores with the right.
She's got an answer to everything that Johnson throws. Literally everything. Every time Johnson thrown, Galle's come back and done more. And hit flush as well at times.
There's the jab.
She literally stood still like this with her head out and still didn't get hit. She got grazed by it.
Winded here. She looks like she's that little spark she had in the last couple of rounds has seemed to have diminished. And Johnson, with the experience, it's time to move forward, move through the gears here.
Yeah, Johnson beginning to impose her will on the front.
He's getting tired. He's getting tired still. Oh my God!
In between, still landing some shots upstairs. Final 10 seconds of the penultimate round.
Keeping her honest, isn't she?
Johnson's doing too much back work. Like I said before, with the soft punches, she's doing this, bro. Bro, like, need to. Come on, man.
I need you to give me a fucking disciplined round. Alright, you gotta work.
You don't want a disciplined round,
Don't let it
bro.
hold you. Crispy.
10th round, he's talking about disciplined round.
Fucking let those hands go. You can see it. You're looking. Thank you.
This is the last round?
Yeah.
All right. Fucking digger. She's gonna come out.
Fuck.
Tighten up.
And then try to.
What did he say?
Try to lock it. Try to, put a dominant performance on the punches. Okay? But don't stay in there with her.
Damn, that cut was bad. That's a bad
You
cut.
understand? Split the shots, catch her when she's punching.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
See, that shot should be bleeding hand. The other fight that we had. Let's go.
Galle Center in Miami, round 10, undisputed bantamweight championship, hanging in the balance. The defending champion, Shanika Johnson, the gutsy challenger, Amanda Galle, ready to put it all on the line for the final minute 45. Now, Galle may be looking down and doing wild.
I'm not gonna let Johnson just throw.
They are scoring, David.
She is. I think Johnson's head stays in the same place. So as she's swinging, as she's doing here, she launches a big hook without actually looking at where it's going. And 50% of the time it's landing.
And yet,
see it.
The more composed fighter is the champion. Johnson staying compact and still landing some shots in between. It is a close fight.
I think Johnson's actually winning this quite comfortably, to be honest.
See, it's interesting. Okay.
The quality work, the quality punches have been controlled and thrown by Johnson.
I will not disagree with a former cruiserweight and heavyweight champion.
Well, I think
and one who's still in fighting shape, I might add.
And I think she's done a good job, has Shanika Johnson, in these championship rounds, the 2 minutes of the last round, the first minute of this round, keeping her composure. Her corner wants her to stay inside and work. She's done that. That's a very clean combination there. But Galle always seems to come back with a little something. That's why I think it feels close.
Always responds. If she gets hit, she responds in kind. Just over 30 seconds left.
She reminds me of a little bit of Tank.
Undisputed bantamweight champion
obviously,
Johnson
nowhere.
successfully retain her title.
I said not
or will Amanda Galle join Kim Clavel as female champions from Canada? 15 seconds left in the fight.
As soon as they hit that.
And I know they say, oh, what you like more? No, it's clean punching, effective aggressiveness, defense and ring generalship.
Keep going. Just satisfy elbow. Dude. Here's that elbow.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
I'm sorry.
The challenger.
It's just, what the? Yo, what? Don't tell me his legs stuff.
And let's look at the final. Also, Dobell takes a chance. The Canadian could have taken it.
Don't see it. The action was landed.
I'm trying to see
off the jab and throw it. To me, more interesting, and this was the fight I was waiting.
Shanika Johnson. So.
Is that it for the undercard?
All right, here is Big Mo.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 full rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Judge Benoit Roussel sees it 99-91. Judge David DeYoung sees it 98-92. And Judge Jose Torres sees it 97-93, declaring your winner by unanimous decision.
Mr. Johnson.
And still, the undisputed bantamweight champion of the world, Shanika Johnson.
Shanika Johnson retains the undisputed bantamweight championship by unanimous decision, putting the capstone on what has been an entertaining preliminary portion of the night here at Galle Center in Miami. And coming up at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific, it's Judgment Day. All right, let's go inside the ring. Here's Ariel Helwani.
Morrow, thank you very much. Shanika, congratulations on the first title defense as undisputed champion. Successful title defense.
Good
Before they read the scorecards, how confident were you that you did enough to win this fight?
Look, I was still confident that I was winning all the rounds. Didn't get the job done.
Cameraman knows
what we sort of had planned, but
that was good. You need to shut your flipping mouth. I'm wondering whether I could stream the main card or not. Should we try?